You know, I'm gonna be honest. Me and friend bought some plants. Girl, back. Hey, relax. Can you see the white stuff? You see the white stuff? You know what that is? Dandelion seeds. And yes, I'm about to mow like this. Trying to do this with one hand. It's not working. Alright, let's see how much battery I got left from doing the whole backyard. Hey friend, I just wanted to hop on here. I just got done washing and retwisting my hair, so that's why it's like this. And look, I have length, but shrinkage is real. But anyway, this video that you're about to watch, I was having a rough day, and on top of the external stressors, I was battling internal stressors at the same time. So I'm not chipper. And I'm not going to be chipper in all my videos. I'm not going to be one of those people on YouTube that's going to put on a face just for the sake of putting on a face. And that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and it is what it is. But I just was not in a good mood. I wasn't in a good mood, but I did want to be in the garden, and I did want to record, and that's life. So I know that sometimes I can be super goofy, and sometimes I can be monotone or whatever. And that's life. That's real. That is this life in 4K. So I just want to jump on there and just give y'all a warning. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I will talk to you later. You know what, friend? I haven't really been able to be in the garden, and I was super motivated today. Went to Menards with a friend. I was like, I'm going to get this stuff done. The weather is cool. But everybody's needs. I'm getting focused. I have so much stuff to do, and they got nothing to do with me. And it's end of the year activities with a 3rd grader and an 8th grader. Yesterday, I did get some stuff done. I'm going to have to hurry up and get outside because I got my gate open with some mulch that I'm going to bring to the back. I staked up my tall plants. They were leaning basically towards the window and then getting entangled with each other. And I did it without breaking anything. One cucumber plant was struggling. I gave everything nitrogen, but I gave it some nitrogen. It had way too many blooms on it. Reorganized the bottom shelf. A little bit better. And that. Now that bottom shelf, that's like bell peppers and things like that that are not growing. It's been weeks. And I know bell peppers are slow to grow. You know, I'm going to be honest. Me and friend bought some plants. I'm tired of trying to wait for these bell peppers to grow. And but they were $2.49. Fran bought some and I bought some, and then we just split them amongst ourselves. This is his row of cauliflower. I do have the cauliflower from Chris that we will be planting, me and him, but I needed more. We split these purple beauties because I didn't have, I thought I saved seeds from last year. I didn't have any, but again, my peppers aren't coming up. Okra started seeds. They're not coming up. Yellow bell peppers and sweet bananas. So I'm good with peppers. These are Chris's cauliflower. Look how good they look. And then I think those are onions that sprouted. I wanted to get them outside, friend. At least the cauliflower and the onions. But I've lost motivation. Oh, that looks interesting. You see them? That's how they act when someone walks by. But I did do some stuff, so let me head out front and change cameras. Because this camera is not... This is one of my phones. And that back camera is not what's up today. Zena, you don't want to stay outside? Come on. Back up. Girl, back. Hey, relax, 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 relax. Yes. All right. No, let me walk by. Let me walk by. Oh my God. Let me walk by. I have my open toe shoes, girl. No, you're not going out here. I got the gate open, so no. Watch out. Another thing I need to come out and do. Thin out these sprouts. Uncover my collard greens, but when I uncover them, I'm going to put the netting because I don't want the cabbage moths to get to them. Friend need to come cut this tree down. I'm curious what this is. I leave it there. I don't know if it's a weed, but I'm curious. I don't have any potato sprouts yet, but I got some bricks, the papers to finish that. I just need to get one of the long ones to put there. The sunflowers that I pulled up from my grass, I gave friend 4 today. That's why there's a hole. But those are the others. I need to get them somewhere. I had a little bit of the blocks left over, and I took one from here to try to replenish that, but I need to buy 4 more. I got to remember 3 of the light color and 1 of the dark color. Yeah. But my motivation is gone. It's like, you know, it'd just be some of those days where your family is kind of pulling on you. And got a little stressed. Then I was in my front yard and a rabbit done made a nest in my front yard because I blocked them from the backyard. That pissed me off. Let's see what I can do. So my goal is to use up these 2 bags of mulch. Like, I still haven't even did this line. Started but didn't finish. But finish mulching around here. And then the new bags I got, Ashy, I'm going to put there. And they're just going to be there in case I need to replenish, mostly in the dog's room. Like if we have guests that come over and I need to make it look nice over there. That's why I keep the extra bags. So I don't have to go back and get any. But I'm going to do this and do that. Like. Alright. So that part is done. Got the mulch from over there. Now I'm gonna manually weed, and I'm gonna mow half the yard, at least the half with my garden, because I'm tired of it looking like it needs to be done. And the extra cauliflower that I got, either in this one or the black one. I'm trying to think if my strawberries grow, what color would it look best off of, and probably the black one I bought. So I can plant the cauliflower, my extra cauliflower there now. I haven't put it back together after touching up the soil. Please, I'm sorry, I know. Because I want to get a spinner base and I don't want to have to move stuff around. So, I don't know. First, manually weed. Okay, you see the white stuff? You see the white stuff? You know what that is? Dandelion seeds. I got most of the dandelions. I think I see 4 or 5 still around as the seeds. Just lightly glide into my grass. I tried to use this to pull up some of the sunflowers, but it didn't get the roots, so I'm gonna have to go get my trouble to dig them out. What time is it? I got about an hour. Let's see if I could get this lawn done. And yes, I'm about to mow like this. First, hi little sunflower. Oh yeah. you here for now. Anthill. Great. Ugh. I'm still gonna mow, but I'm gonna drop this basically at the opening of their ant colony, and hopefully their swarm, and take it back to their peoples. Yes. Eat it. Eat it. And while I'm in here, let me see. More netting. Yeah, there's a hole in that one. I'll leave that out. Just so I can at least freeze some of my... I have more. I must have threw them away. So I just went ahead and mowed the whole yard. I found another sunflower over there. I was like, whatever, I mowed over it. But there's a group over there, and I'm gonna try to save those and just let them grow there. I want to see if I could uncover some of the collard greens. Let me see what I can do. We're gonna start with these two. Again, I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's pull the grass. I don't want the cabbage moths to get to them. Now, here's the thing that's crazy. Both of these are supposed to be collard greens of the same species. They came from the same seed packet. I could have swore. But now looking at it, I don't know. I'm not so sure what's going on here. They were from the same seed packet. Georgia collards. Am I missing something? I don't know. Woo! The wind. We're gonna set this up like I did last year. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Put these in there. And then I put this over it. So hold on. All right, and then of course it's got holes in it. All stupid, because something was chewing at it in the thing, or in my shed. And I feel like that's gonna let the cabbage moths in. So most of the holes are down at the bottom. So that's being covered by the pot. Let's see. Can I clamp it? And I'm using my phone, and I don't have a phone stand because my camera went dead. So hold on. All right, that'll cover up that big gigantic hole, I guess. All right, that's one down. 2, 3, 4. Does this have holes in it? Then of course I used 2 of them for my potatoes, and I think I got only 1 more left. At least that'll just leave me, see, to cover up that. I'll do that one today. So I have 1 more left. No, I haven't. Well, I have those hampers, but I know one of them for sure has a hole in it. But that and those over there, I had a netting, like I made a little tent last year. But I ripped it up and it was annoying and I threw it away. I didn't feel like dealing with it. It was covered in bugs. So let me get this covered. And of course I put a hole in it when I was pulling it through. This part poked a hole in it. But, and then once I could have swore I got all the grass out of there. I guess I didn't. And then it's got a little drawstring. All right, 2 covered. All right, let me get this one covered. Okay, got this covered. I gave those taller baskets, so that should be good for another week. Now I just need to order another net that I can put over these so I can free these, because 3 of these are looking like really cramped. So I think that's it. And before I leave, you gotta stay focused because I gotta do what I can. My phone won't stop ringing and I gotta do what I can. So I'm gonna move those in the pot where I have the rest of the sunflowers. And I'm gonna plant these cabbages in the spots that I have on my green stalk that's waiting for the spinner, and put the lawnmower away. Let's look at this and this. Oh, you see my nasturtiums coming? Get it? We're at like 18% chance of rain. I don't know, boss. So I made up my mind. My strawberries are gonna go in my black green stalk. So for now, this is gonna be cabbages. And usually I hate planting before they're actually stacked because I'm clumsy and I will mess up a plant. Let's see, trying to do this with one hand, Lord help me. And I don't know if I keep saying cabbage, but this is cauliflower. No, I'm not putting bone meal in it. I'll try to get that later, and it's not centered. I want to give it room, so I'll put one. Man, forget that trouble. I'll put one right here. I'm gonna wait to see if it rains. If it doesn't rain, then I'll come out here and water it this evening. So I'm gonna do one at every other slot because cauliflower can get wide. See if I could tilt it going outward. And I'm not too worried about dirt going down in the holes because the way I have this stacked, it's gonna go into the other pot anyway. All right, cauliflower, you're planted. Sunflowers, I'm gonna put you in a temporary space, but I am gonna have to rearrange y'all. But temporary space, temporary. I would like to use this to cover up my cabbages, but that hole is too much. This temperature is dropping out here. And now, let me put my lawnmower back. Trying to do this with one hand. It's not working. All right, let's see how much battery I got left from doing the whole backyard. Whew. There's 2 dots left. 2 dots. Not bad. Only thing about this electric lawnmower versus my gas, like these dandelions I picked up, it would have picked up these clumps and chopped them up, mulched them real good. I wonder, can I put this in here without having to undo the handle every time? Let's see. The answer was no. It was too tall. I kept hitting that. Okay, but for a rush day of gardening, not too bad. I'm just gonna clean up and let's see what time I got left. I got like 5 minutes left before I have to leave to get my baby boy. Boy, I'm looking like Sideshow Bob. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, friends. Until next time, bye.